It's Ray Gift TV.
Ray Block TV.
Let's get right to it.
Old nigga gangster, listen, the old dude goes on the thing yesterday. Now, y'all know me, right? If I start in on a nigga and don't say nothing for a couple days, y'all know what I'm waiting on.
Wait for the response.
This nigga then went on there and said everything I needed him to say. He didn't lie to see. He don't know that I got all the documents. Everything. So now this nigga, instead of me having to read it, he didn't put himself here, here, and here, not knowing I got all the documents. I don't even got to convince him where you was at on certain days, because
He said it already.
you stupid motherfucker, you didn't went on here and said it. Listen, man, where this shit at? I'm gonna go live in about 45 minutes. This nigga, so he playing with the people, right? He like, yeah. They say I wrote a declaration, telling, because I was scared they was gonna take my son, right? But the declaration say October 2002. I got arrested September 5th, 2001. That don't even make sense. Now, when somebody hearing this, he got a point, right? But it's a little different when I got the paperwork and the filing date is October 2002. But the date stipulated that you made the statement on this document is September 5th, 2001. Now, this bozo says they snatched me, took my son to my mama house, took me to their little makeshift headquarters, and they had everything in there. They had the board with my name face. I saw the cameras on my dope house door, the cameras on my shop door, the cameras here. It was a bunch of recorded tapes. I was done. Now keep it G. This is September 5th, 2001. This what he's saying. And the paperwork I got saying you gave the statement on this date, September 5th, 2001. You said when the feds got you, they got you. So keep it G, in a situation like this. If you get snatched like this, September 5th, 2001, the feds, no bail. When you wake up September 6th, 2001, where you at?
Sure.
Oh, I got paperwork say otherwise.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I got 60 pages that says you was with the whole team when they got busted. How you with the team the next day? See, I tried to leave him alone. I said, you nigga old. He ain't that old, but he old a little bit. So if he just chill out on this paint. Now you trying to paint the picture that I done gave fake documents, and you trying to manipulate the people. So now I got to cut you. Now I gotta cut you. And I'm gonna play your own words. These is your words. I'm like, did nobody not tell this nigga, hey bro, listen bro, when you fucking with the whack nigga, you fucking with this exposure shit, bro. Nigga got them and he spied. Look, the nigga always say he don't never fire the whole clip. My nigga just don't say nothing, cause anything you say, you seen the clip, the nigga said, and that declaration, that shit fake. Sent 600 down to the federal building, walked into the federal building, put his name in there, hit declaration, printed it out, paid for it at the federal building clerk. Now he's saying the declaration ain't fake, but it's a year off. No, filing of it is October '02, but the day you gave the statement is September 5th, 2001. Now, if you saying you got pulled over September 5th, 2001, and they just simply dropped your son off, but on this declaration, it reads otherwise, you felt that they were going to take your son for foster care, so you cooperated. Um, you just let us know the arrest was done September 5th, 2001, per this paperwork in front of me. Now, you know me, I study a nigga. And if you really don't come from this world, see, one thing about law enforcement, I've always studied law enforcement. A lot of these street niggas say we don't want to have nothing to do with the police. Bullshit. You know how law enforcement know how to keep asking you certain questions when they walk up on your car? Because of your body movement, your nervousness, your eyes does things when you ain't really, in position to just straight be normal. Every time this nigga slaps a desk and starts to laugh and looks away from the camera, he's lying. I know he's lying because I'm actually looking at the document that he's lying about. Right? So I got a few things I gotta do today. But I'm a damn sure squeeze him in at about 9:45. I figure shit. Gotta take the room down there to the end of it. But hey, listen, man. I tried to let it go. I know a few of y'all called me. I tried to let it go. The first 5-10 minutes we're gonna cover the Gumby Big U wasn't banging rolling 60s in the penitentiary shit. We'll cover that. And then I'm gonna let you hear this man's voice and everything he had to say. And then I'm simply going to do what they taught me to do in grade school. I'm just gonna read the paperwork. But my nigga, sometimes you got to leave well enough alone. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You can never go on no thing and insinuate that something I presented is not actual or factual, and then you turn around and give me the facts that I need to close the mother seal the deal. Now, I was already gonna seal the deal. I had the shit, but now you're verbally stamping what I was gonna say. So it ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna play about 4 clips. I'm gonna play them back to back, let everybody hear. I ain't gonna say a word. Then I'm gonna go back and clip by clip, I'm gonna put up the paperwork by paperwork. Now I know a lot of y'all say, oh, he's saying niggas is being negative. No, you say you from the streets, you's a gang member, you from Santana, Block, Compton, Crip. That's cool. The dangerous part about it is you've been telling, you probably still telling, and that's cool too. I'm just here to enlighten the people of what's going on in the good old United States of America. That's it. That's it. But when y'all hear this shit, this nigga got to be dumb as a box of rocks. This how I know I really wasn't fit to just stay in the streets all my life. Because my nigga, I said, bro, I know you not giving me these jewels. You saying the shit I was gonna have to say and then present to the people, but now you said it, I could just press play and show where your line at, where it's written at, where the document at. Man, listen, I know you don't know, but I got your whole indictment with all 30-something y'all on there. I got everything. And what's very interesting is the order of the dates. Now, why are you doing this? Because we want the children to know that all these myths, all these dudes, all these motherfuckers that they be following and talking about this is that and that is this, all that shit is a fake. All that shit is a fake. This the equivalent of you going to the masculine castle Grayskull, where He-Man and them is at. And they saying these are the manliest of men. This is heterosexual headquarters. And you finding out and that all these is gay. Maybe you don't want to go to Castle Grayskull no more. Let's let the streets and Castle Grayskull be one. Y'all want to know why I do what I do? This is why I do what I do. Because when at the tender age of 14, after putting my neighborhood on my arm at about 12, 13, I went and added to the top chosen few, which means it's a chosen few from this neighborhood I fuck with. Why? Under it says trickery and deceit. Malcolm X spoke about it, how he was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and all this old shit. So there you have it. I'm gonna have R&B go make me a nice little batch of beet juice. You know, get the blood flowing. Get the blood flowing, cuz. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
You on
Gang,
bullshit.
gang, gang. The blood flowing. And I gotta get my eyes and pupils and shit right devious so I can see. You know, I need to be able to read these things. You know what I'm saying? You know. On no nigga talking about I thought I saw a putty cap. This shit here, I couldn't believe that this motherfucker was saying. I said, yo, did this nigga really, do this nigga not know that we got the document? That's the date that they filed it on their side. But the date you gave the statement is right here. September 5th, 2001, the day that you just said you was arrested. And your son was in the car. But yet this says you cooperated because you was in fear that they was gonna put your son in foster care, and you didn't think he could handle it.
It's right, Jefe TV.
In the block.
But at 9:45, we shall see. At the end of the motherfucking day, what else we got going on up here? Oh yeah, this Corey Holcomb post. I don't know what the fuck Corey was on. I'm like, it seemed to me like I'm starting to realize, and respectfully, no shot at none of the body on the floor, that the men that don't have what the other men have to do these things, they down them. It's crazy. My nigga, how you gonna tell a woman who done put time and effort into her body and workout and her sex appeal that her and her man can't be on the same page, that she can step out sexy on his arm every now and again? That nigga said, if your woman step out looking like this, she ain't your woman, she our woman. Well, I'm only gonna respect that a little bit if we can see what your woman looking like. Because if your woman ain't looking like she can step out like that if she wanted to, I'ma call it hate.
Copy that.
I mean, that's crazy, man. Shit. I mean, you know, I know the Muslim faith and religion, they keep their women, you know, covered up. You know, I know that's some religious shit, but man, listen, I want to see mine. Because I know I went to the awards last night and I sat up in there and talked about everybody who had some shit on they shouldn't have on. Sure did.
Yeah, the queen said you was on.
Oh yeah, I was in there. Tory Hart. I'm sitting there reading something off my phone, my head down. She walk up and caress and massage my head. I thought it was R&B. R&B, I went to the restroom or something. I looked up. This bitch is making love to my bald head. I looked up. She said, oh shit, that's WACK100. You had a lot to say to me on the media. I said, no, that was the 100 side of Clubhouse. I said, you want to talk about it? I went to the phone and pulled up the content. Want to talk about it? She said no. I said, oh, okay. Everybody at the table like, yo, Wack, what is that you pulled up? So I passed them the phone.
Man, Wack going in on Baby Gangsta right now. What y'all think about the content? Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend and tell a friend. We got content. To everybody out there working hard on the grind. If you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you gotta do today to be prepared for tomorrow. But until next time, it's your boy Ray giving them gone. God bless. Peace.